Hello, today welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a educational video on vitamins and minerals. Yeah, so my channel is called Brims, and we have interactive sections which we are going to be talking about anything educational when it comes to biology and microbiology and biochemistry. And from someone who was an undergraduate in biochemistry and a postgraduate in medical microbiology, I believe we are going to have a very interactive session and we are going to grow together. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We're going to be discussing anything educational. You can put your suggestions in the comment section so that I can know where I need to improve and what content I should make for you. Like what area do you need to be guided, you need me to do a video on. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and thank you. So we are going to get started on vitamins and minerals. So vitamins and minerals are micromolecules which are required by the body to carry out a range of normal functions. However, these micronutrients are not produced in our bodies, and so they must be derived from the food we eat. Yeah, so vitamins are organic substances that are generally classified as either fat soluble or water soluble. Fat soluble vitamins, we have vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. They are going to dissolve in fat and they tend to accumulate in the body. Then we have the water soluble vitamins, that is vitamin C, and the B complex vitamins, that is the vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and folate, which must dissolve in water before they can be absorbed by the body, and therefore these ones cannot be stored. Any water soluble vitamins unused by the body is usually lost through urine. Okay, so let's move to minerals. Yeah, so minerals are inorganic elements which are present in soil and water, which are absorbed by plants or consumed by animals. While you may be familiar with things like maybe potassium, sodium, and calcium, there are a range of minerals which maybe include maybe trace elements, like we have trace elements like zinc, iodine, and copper. And these ones are usually needed in small amounts. So you have to note that minerals are required in minute or small amounts. So I want us to just have a brief overview of each vitamin. What does the vitamins do? So we'll be starting with the fat soluble vitamins and moving on into the water soluble vitamins. So let's have a recap of vitamins. So vitamins are essential organic compounds which are needed in small quantities for normal cell growth and function and development. So we have 13 essential vitamins, which like I've said, we have the water soluble and the fat soluble vitamins. So I'll be talking about the fat soluble vitamins. So this is like I've said, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. And these ones we have said they are stored in liver and fatty tissues. So vitamin A. Vitamin A is important for immune function, vision, and skin health. Vitamin D promotes calcium absorption and bone health. Vitamin E, on the other side, is going to act as an antioxidant. So, as an antioxidant, we are going to have cells being protected uh, by these vitamins because we all know when we talk about cellular biology, the biochemistry of cells, we find that cells can be destroyed during infection. Others can have a normal proliferation, and then we are going to have cancer. So, antioxidation helps the toxins in these cells to be removed, and that is usually a function of vitamin E. So, vitamin K. Vitamin K is very necessary for blood clotting and bone health. Okay, So let's move on to the fat soluble, that is vitamin C and vitamin B complex. These ones are not stored in the body like we've said, and they must be replenished as regularly as possible. So vitamin C is good for collagen formation, immune system. It's going to be supported also by vitamin C. We're going to have a boost in immune system. The immune system is going to be supported, and that is a role of vitamin C. And then we have wound healing and, like I've said, collagen formation. Then we are going to move on to vitamin B. Vitamin B, we have B1, B2, B3, B5, B7, B9, and B12. So, what are the functions of vitamin B? So, vitamin B is going to help in metabolism, energy production, nerve function, and red blood cell formation. So, we are going to have, when you talk about red blood cell formation, uh, if you permit me, I'll do a video on the blood cells formation. We're going to have I'll do about the lymphatic system. I'll do a video about the lymphatic system. So, like I've said, we are going to have B1, B2, up to B12, helping us in metabolism, energy production. We need energy, and then nerve function, and then we have the red blood cell formation. Okay, so what are the sources and requirements? We are going to have a balanced diet which has fruits, vegetable, low meat, and fortified foods. Generally, is going to have provide necessary vitamins. Also, in addition, we have supplements, dietary supplements. Like there are people who are usually the people who use supplements. So supplements are necessary if a deficiency exists. That is, you find like you have been sick, then you go to the doctor, and then doctor tells you now you need to have these supplements in your diet. So that's also another thing. Then we are moving on to deficiency. So, what happens if the body is going to lack vitamin? So, a lack of vitamins can lead to health issues like maybe scurvy in the issue of vitamin C, or we are going to have neurological issues when there is a lack of vitamin B12 um, in the diet, and the body is not getting more of those vitamin B12. We are going to have a problem. We are going to have neurological issues. Okay, so, what are common vitamin considerations? Uh, we are going to have to look at toxicity and optimal intake. So, optimal intake is going to be tailored according to health status of a person, gender, and age. For example, uh, we are like iron is going to be needed by women between the age of 19 and 50. Then we are going to have toxicity. When we talk about toxicity, we are going to have over supplementation, where we are going to have fat soluble vitamins. We have said these ones are the ones that are stored in the body. So these fat soluble vitamins can lead to toxicity because the more you take, the more they are stored in the body. Unlike the water soluble intake, which like we've said, are passed on as urine. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening. Kindly like this video and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next video about the lymphatic system.